Valheim has recently captured my attention, so naturally I immediately searched for a way to make that experience all the more grueling. In this challenge there will be no portals, no maps, the enemies are twice as deadly, and death sees me fully reset back to zero. Before you join me in my many wonderful highs and tragic lows of this run, I highly recommend you check out Jack's playthrough of this exact challenge, as he was the one that inspired me to hit record for my own series. Landing in the meadows, the first task that we have is finding and hunting down Eikthyr, the first of 7 bosses that define Valheim's progression and leads us through the various biomes of the game. After having played a fair amount in the normal difficulty, I've learned that boss fights almost entirely rely on preparation. Therefore, I'm going to spend the first several days of this challenge hunting down wildlife and crafting all the gear I can before summoning our first boss. In a no-map run, these runes point you in the direction of the corresponding boss. With the ritual stones being our starting point, this one points us towards Eikthyr. Yep, there it is. Being able to find Eikthyr relatively quickly, I then learn how deadly this challenge could really be. Oh fuck. Ow. Oh. Wait. I'm too young. Got him. Okay, that's one. Got him. Oh, that was close. If you don't know how food works in Valheim, it directly contributes to your health pool and your stamina bar. This makes it an essential piece of progression that you have to keep up with just as much as your gear and your weapons. So one of my first steps in avoiding close calls like that in the future is putting a fire down to cook meat and using the queen bee from this beehive to get honey, which is a very reliable stamina food in the early game. Having not collected enough for a bow quite yet, I decide to craft a knife instead and continue hunting for the next day. Oh no. Okay. Wait. Oh, you're so close. Oh, you're kidding me. Got him. Oh. Ooh, maybe. Come here, bro. Oh, is it? Oh, I got you. Collecting a decent amount of leather from deers and scrap from boars, I'm finally able to start crafting some of the starting gear in the meadows, and also upgrading my workbench with some of the flint I found near the shore. This is making my house feel more like a home, and also allows us to finally craft the bow, which makes our hunting much easier. Ooh, 2-star deer, bro. Guess my house is just over that, I think. No. Yes. Yes. Wait, there's an ocean there. Where am I? This is my clearing, right? I don't remember that tower, though. I don't remember the ocean. I think I have gotten myself lost. That's Black Forest right there? Oh no. Where the hell am I? Okay, I'm just getting further and further away. I probably need to backtrack. I know I stumbled across that river, but I think I took a wrong turn there. This was the river I stumbled across. So I think I went this way. Yeah, I think this is my meadow up here. Okay, that was the wrong turn I took. Man, it is easy to get lost in this. Getting my first taste of how brutal it is to not have a map, I then also clumsily attempt to find my cardinal directions. And so that's, as far as I understand, that's east, west. The ritual stones are toward north right now. The little altar is right there. Pretty sure. Putting together my first shield, I then make it my task to try and find the closest Black Forest, which is our next step in progression. I hit the wrong button. That works. That was the sloppiest deer kill ever. Oh, I see some Black Forest too. That's probably closer. Honestly, having a meadow just outside, there's a house right there. I might turn that house into a home. First, we gotta go kill Deer Boy. Now having a destination in my head, I know that Eikthyr is next on the list, so crafting a hoe, I start making a path from my current house back to his altar, and then prepare to do my first boss fight in this hardcore run. Ooh, that was close. Ow. That was a little late. Ooh, that was bad. Oh. There we go. Come here. There it is. He's low. He's running. Yep, there it is. Hey. Eikthyr not really being renowned as a difficult boss for Valheim, This wasn't a huge accomplishment, but it certainly felt good having the first step completed so we could move on to the Black Forest and the many challenges it would present for our journey. As I move all of our belongings into the new shack near the Black Forest, I think this is as good a time as any to mention the huge difficulty jump from the meadows to the Black Forest. Right now, we've had a pretty smooth introduction to the challenge, but many of the creatures in the Black Forest can one-shot me if I'm not careful, and they also spawn a lot more frequently, becoming a constant harassment as I try to progress further. Come here. Oh. Our first boys. And right on cue, the Black Forest decides to greet me the only way it knows how. The forest is moving. Oh, I'm fucked. Running. Yep. Nope, 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 nope. Oh, you guys are bastards. Ow. Oh, yep, they're still here. Okay, I think they are actually done now. The forest is moving. There's no way this is another raid, right? Am I triggering it by running back into the zone? Do these not go away? Or did I get another raid? Look at this. Holy crap. This is ridiculous. Go away. This is crazy. Get out of here. Could you fuck off? Ow. There we go. You? You. Ow. I'm not dying to this. Come on. Ah! Getting a moment to breathe, I finally learned a very important lesson about Valheim and its raids. Okay, so it wasn't another raid. I think I'm just re-triggering the same raid. So yeah, I'm just gonna run in here and kill the time down. I just have to wait the time. Oh my god, they hurt. Jesus. Okay. Raid's done. Do they run away now? Because it will come up again, and I personally find it rather annoying. Raids in this game are not based on the amount of enemies that you kill. It's a timer that only goes down if you're inside the raid zone. These raids are triggered by having workbenches, beds, and fires in a certain location, and I'll learn the perils of not knowing this mechanic later. I think I've just wasted the majority of my day. Oh my god, bro. Nope, they're still here. This is ridiculous. The troll note's a Grey Dwarf. It is a 2-star Grey Dwarf, though. Oh my god, man. This shit never ends. For those of you who don't know, these starred creatures in Valheim represent a much larger threat. They have twice the health as their normal counterparts and hit quite a bit harder. And they are also far more frequent and hardcore, making them a very persistent annoyance. Can you see me? I might just take this over. So I can just hide in here. It's defensible. Yeah, tomorrow this is my goal, is to take this over. Another tower down there. That's a bear. God, Christ, bro. Holy shit. Oh no. There we go. There we go. Having dipped our toe into the Black Forest, it decides to greet us with an even better present the next morning. You're kidding me, bro. If you're wondering why I'm chasing him down, it's because unexpected enemies in hardcore can be lethal, so taking them out in isolation is far more effective and safe. Something that is going to reoccur often in this challenge is these long, drawn-out fights where I have to kite around enemies with an absurd amount of health. Thankfully, I cut them down for you for the most part, but I do want to give you at least some taste of what it's like. Oh my god, I'm trash. We're getting him though. Just it. Oh. Thankfully able to craft better armor out of the troll's hide, I begin cutting down the many trees just on the edge of the meadows, and quickly learn just how persistent the threats of a new biome can be, and how time-consuming they are if I deal with every single threat. Setting my sights on the tower just inside the Black Forest, I work on making it a base of operations that's much safer and hopefully allows me to push deeper as I explore for a burial chamber. Running back on our road to the first base we had slept in, I take all the items we've accumulated thus far and bring it back to the Black Forest, where I'm rewarded with another surprise. Oh, you're kidding me, bro. Yet another thing that I find rather annoying about this difficulty setting is that raids are set to very frequent, so this is a very common sight that I will often cut out of the video going forward. Look at this! Though it is rather useful that I have this window to shoot out of, something to keep in mind is that all of these arrows cost a fair amount of resources, and considering the frequency of raids and the larger enemies I have to kite, this becomes a very taxing situation very quickly. Here we go. There we go. In an attempt to make the raids far less annoying going forward, I do place spikes around the tower, though this proves ultimately futile, as the health of hardcore enemies is far too much for these simple defenses. Taking my first real plunge into the Black Forest, it's not far off that I find a copper vein for later, and carrot seeds that we can also farm for better food. What I'm ultimately looking for, though, is burial chambers, as Surtling cores will unlock the Bronze Age and allow us to really step up our game and prepare for the fight with the Elder, which is the boss of this biome. Something I have to adjust for coming from normal is that hardcore creatures will break through parries much quicker, as the equipment that you can craft is very much outpaced by the percentage damage increase that they get throughout the game. Sticking to the coast so I don't get lost, I keep up my search until I find something promising in the distance. Oh, that looks like a crypt. Oh, fuck me, bro, come on. Ah. Feeling my first bit of actual nerves as I go into the burial chamber, I consider this moment my first bit of humbling in the game, as I learn just how dangerous archers can be and how much damage they'll do, with no remorse. No. What? No. Jesus Christ. Okay. We come back with arrows, and we come back with arrows. Planning on making the run back to the burial chamber for cores, I instead figure out the strength of bears and how incredibly annoying their persistence is going to become. Oh my god, no. I'm dead. I'm dead. What? Watching the bear stomp all over my defenses as if it's taunting me, it's probably worthwhile to point out that meleeing this thing is just not feasible. Any weapons I have would break before I could kill it, and all it would take is one poorly timed roll and I would be dead. Really all I can do is shoot this thing from afar and pray it doesn't rip the tower down beneath me as I waste all of my feathers. And there it goes. And there goes my door. Ah, shit. Oh, fuck. How about we, like, close that? Clear this. Oh, please tell me I didn't. Okay. Give me this. I need to make... Could you not destroy my whole base, bro? You wanna come over here? There we go. I think these are hurting him. Oh my god. It seems a little fucked that he can just run on top of those. Please stop. I'm almost out of arrows. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't think I can melee this guy. Ah. Do I have anything? I don't have any wood. Oh, okay. I have this, and also, big brain. I can destroy that. Craft. Oh, inventory full. Have mercy. This one bear is going to rip apart my friggin' base, brother. And he already has. I think he's done. That should be it, right? Yeah? Bro. There better be a head in there. Oh, you're kidding me. Recovering both physically and emotionally from that draining experience, the Black Forest finds yet another way to remind me of how much it hates me. No. No. Please. We're gonna hear me as soon as I hit a tree. Let's test it. Yep. This is so fucked. Oh my god. No, 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 no. Oh my god. I mean, okay. Bro. I'm screwed. You content to just sit there, bro? Okay, honestly, I'll take it. Oh, okay, I thought I ran out of arrows, so I was gonna lose my mind. I'm gonna have just enough. Oh my god. This base is getting rapidly less secure. This early on, I vastly underestimated the annoyance of raids, but we'll find a more permanent solution for that later as I patch up this tower and try to keep my hopes alive. Oh, there's a tag for the Elder. That could be useful. I wonder what direction it's pointing in. Hopeful that the direction pointed to a place still on my main island, I decided to explore the other direction in hopes of finding a closer burial chamber to explore. Oh! Ooh, it's a crypt. Oh! Hello. I don't know if I have enough arrows for a troll right now. But there's a crypt right here, which is way easier to get to. He's barely injured. That's alright. Okay, well that's less than alright. I lost my rest bonus. Oh, fuck me, bro. You're kidding me. Oh! This isn't cool. This isn't cool. Fuck off, fuck off, fuck off, fuck off. Fuck, bro. Every time I take a step out my door, the game finds a new way to fuck me. Stop beating up my base, bro. I just did this. Yeah, let's focus on a different part of my base, huh? Over here. Oh no. Oh no. What does he do if I'm up here? Nothing? He has locked himself in. That's okay. Well, here we go. Thrilling gameplay. Yep. Jesus. Hey. This is the most scuffed bear fight. Fuck it. What? Oh, he's like full stuck. Don't ask me. I have no idea. But I'll take it. Considering how much these guys screw me over. Desperate to get some breathing room, I head over to the burial chamber and deal with the troll guarding it so I can make my way inside and get the startling cores that we need. That's it. That's it. That's Ghost. Not a bad start. Yep, I saw you. Need 5, right? Come on. What the hell? Okay. Yeah, we got 1 stars and shit. Can I get past this? No. Okay. Oh, fuck. Oh, that's really bad. Oh, fuck. Flank. Ooh, that's not good. Oh, fuck. Oh, Ren was blocking. Smoking myself to death. I feel like there's a spawner back there. Oh, yes. Oh, shit, fuck. Hello. I'll try it. Oh, I can. Oh, yep, spawner. Oh, fuck. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Coming down off of the stress it took to clear the chamber, I finally get my hands on the Surtling cores that I need, which then allows us to get into the Bronze Age, which unlocks all of the progression behind the Black Forest. Oh. What a haul. I'm so proud. Not having enough cores for a smelter and a kiln, I put down the kiln first, continuously feeding it wood over the next several days. Taking the pickaxe we were able to craft from Iku's antlers, I began mining tin on the coast, planning on mining copper later, which we ultimately then combined to make bronze for our weapons and tools. Finally able to put down a forge in our tower, we're one step closer to fighting the Elder, though it's going to take a lot more mining and a lot more grinding to feel confident in that fight. Running back to the initial burial chamber that I found, I wanted to get enough Surtling cores to place down both a kiln and a smelter at the same time, so it was back into the ancient depths I go. One of the things I think Valheim does very well is making you feel that sense of progression as you move through the biomes and upgrade your gear. Returning to that burial chamber was a nice change of pace, as it made me feel that I was actually moving forward, instead of just constantly banging my head against the wall with everything the Black Forest has been throwing at me. It was around this time that I finally decided the Black Forest Tower was not a safe place for me to stay. Having to fight off countless raids and not having a lot of space to expand, I moved back into the meadows, hoping to finally set up a permanent base that was far more substantial when it came to the constant raids of hardcore. A common tactic in Valheim to make your base more secure is building the walls out of actual earth instead of stone and wood. This feels a bit cheesy, as these walls are basically invincible to anything that attacks them, but in hardcore, I just couldn't keep up with the amount of raids going on and how many resources it was taking to fight them off every time they showed up. fully moving into the fort I put on the hill, I craft a cultivator to start farming, which allows us to crack into the next stage of food and makes us much more confident going forward and a step closer to the Elder. Something worth mentioning is that a lot of the hardcore series that I watched were recorded before the bear was added into the game. These things are probably the least balanced aspect of a hardcore run, as they have far too much health, they spawn far too frequently, and they take quite a long time to deal with when you have rudimentary gear. Quite often, my progress would be put on hold as I had to deal with these things constantly being in my way and spawning in the exact same place I just killed them. Oh my god. Using the cauldron that we made out of tin, I'm able to craft our first bit of complex food, which is far superior than just eating straight meat or eating the berries off the ground, and another crucial step to make us confident towards the Elder fight. Ow. Seeing how effective my defenses were in trivializing raids, I finally felt confident and settled in this world. The next thing I'd have to conquer is finding the Elder's location, which hopefully could be on the same continent that I spawned on, but more than likely would require sailing, and the threat of being lost on the open sea, which is something I have no experience in on a no-map run in Valheim. Knowing the general direction of the Elder's altar, I expand my road down the coast into the edge of my black forest, though I don't feel confident enough to go on a grand adventure, so I settle in to grinding my skills and progressing further in the forest around me. Oh, that was close. There are you? Yep. Oh, skeleton. Oh, it's another one. Yes. Oh, shit. What the fuck? Oh shit. Oh, it was this? It was this? So I feel like it was pointing in this direction. So I'm just gonna follow this coast. Ow. Christ. No. Oh my. Yeah, right there. What? This is back where I came from. Well, I think we figured out it's on another island. Oh, I do see land over there. Yep, it's right there. That's it. Now confident that the Elder's altar was across the ocean, I began to prepare myself mentally for all the challenges that came with sailing. In No Map Valheim, getting lost is certainly a pain in the ass, but getting lost in the ocean is a whole new world. So the sun rises in the east, sets in the west. So if that's west, that's north. North, west, east, south. Yeah, southeast is where that other island is. So that's north. So this is north. So when we're at the ritual site, we're heading southeast to our base. So first we're heading almost straight east. Once we get to this clearing, we're basically heading south. Yeah, so that's east. I want to go hit that tower thing again. That's still east, almost like straight east. So from here, the Elder's actually north. So if we set out past the copper mine, heading northeastern, we'll run right into it basically. That should be everything I need for the boss. Ready to make my first trip, I decide tomorrow is the day we set sail. Let's have at it. Here we go. Oh, I'm so sketched. Okay. Already stressed about having to leave, I realize I forgot some of the materials necessary. Oh, I accidentally put it back on the fucking... Accidentally quick stacked hide. I'm throwing a troll hide away. What? It's the day of trolls, bro. The day of glitch trolls. Grabbing the leather that I had forgotten, my already delayed departure is then tested once more, as Valheim reminds me of what happens when you make plans. Got the storm, isn't it? Fuck me, bro. Nope. Okay. Nope. The wind is against us. There's a storm. And I don't have a map. Clinging to the safety of my island for one more night, I begin to realize just how scary no map was in Valheim, but that wasn't going to stop me from finding the Elder. Wanting to do everything in my power to not get lost, I set up a system of arrows and markers that point back towards my base. These will serve as a breadcrumb trail that I can follow if I ever truly get lost at sea. Setting foot on the first island that wasn't my own, the first task was putting down a temporary shelter I could live out of so I could explore the dark forest and find the Elder's location. Stumbling across another runestone that pointed to the Elder, I had a feeling that we were getting closer, as we would travel at a fair distance, both by boat and by land. Well, it's somewhere over there, I imagine. Oh! Right there. I got it. That river, right? Or that river? One of them. I just have to cross. Yeah, it's that river to here. Okay. Figuring out there's a river I can sail down to reach the Elder. My luck with these boss spawns start off strong as I prepare to face down the first real challenge of our run. With the Elder dropping the swamp key, we now have a reason to traverse one of the most dangerous biomes in Valheim. But first, it's time to rest on our laurels and enjoy the victory. So I do think we can just take that river over here if we ever need to come back. I don't really know why we would need to, but... There we go. We have a friend. Curious if there was a swamp I could reach by land, I run down the coast of my island once more before realizing I'm turning back on myself. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna end up having a swamp on our island. We're just heading west now. Yeah. Not having any more progression to do in the Black Forest, I grab the poison meat I made earlier and decide to sail to the Elder's location in search of a swamp. Only a short sail past the Elder's River, I find my first swamp, where I can begin searching for sunken crypts, which holds the iron we need for further progression. Oh. Right on the coast, too. Much like when we took our first steps into the Black Forest, Valheim is at its most lethal when switching to a new biome, and many players consider the swamp to be one of the hardest biomes to get a foothold in the early game. Taking my first cautious steps into one of the crypts, I'm here to mine scrap iron from the muddy piles we can find in the dungeon, along with finding it in chests as we fight through Draugr and blobs around every corner. There's a spawner back there. Having filled my boat with iron from the first crypt that we've cleared, I start eyeing the one that's deeper into the swamp, collecting wood in hopes of making a shelter to get my rested bonus back before dealing with any more Draugr. Oh my god. No. 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 Oh no. Oh. No way. Oh my god. He just clipped my foot? That just feels so cheap. It feels so cheap. The fucking archers in this game are so strong. They never miss. They can shoot through their fucking allies. Oh my god, bro. If I would have just left. If I would have just left. Holy shit. I'm crashing out, bro. Like, it's one thing to, like, mistime a dodge roll, to die to a troll or a bear, but just some random ass 2-star Draugr just rocks up and shoots me once? That's rough. That's rough. Oh, I'm so angry. I'm so angry right now. And it's not like a good angry, like, not that there is a good angry. Jesus. Oh, I can't even think straight. I'm so upset. I lost the swamp key. I am so upset. I hurt. Because I was gonna leave. I was like, oh, I'll sit through the night and then I'll leave. I was like, no, I can build a little workstation. Get my rest bonus back. There's a bunch of iron in that boat, and it's right on the coast. It might be better to throw a boat together to sail there to get the iron, see how much iron I have. Should I try doing that dungeon again? What am I going to lose? Nothing much. That might be the play, actually. Losing more than 16 hours of progress in a single shot, I cling to the hope that the iron I had in my boat was enough to get me jump-started again, though it required me going back to the swamp with worse gear, and not dying as I did before. I think the funny part is undoubtedly I'm going to play for a long time before I edit any of this, and going back and watching that, I'm just going to like shrug because I'm going to be so far removed from it, but right now it feels so insane, like, oh, that's so rough. The bows one is the worst. Oh, whoa, I guess we know where we're going for our first silver. 26 iron's not bad. Figuring out I had nearly a stack of iron is rather nice, but it doesn't avoid the fact that I have to go back and redo all the progression during the Bronze Age. If I try and go into the swamp with the gear I have now, and especially without any skills, I'm just asking to have my progress reset and to lose the iron that I eventually use on any of my weapons. Huntsman bow would take up basically all of our iron. Same with the pick. Bandit shield is only 8. Using my iron to craft a bandit shield and to upgrade my forge to the next level, I also realized that stepping into the swamp has painted a target on my back, as raids that are triggered by that biome will now hunt me down even in the meadows. Nope. In hindsight, I wish I would have recognized how dangerous these raids actually were, but in the moment, I was quite fixated on getting back into the grind and going through the Black Forest progression so we could strike into the swamp once more. Oh shit. Unknowingly making a base under this copper deposit by putting down a campfire, a bed, and a workshop, I hide from yet another raid as it seemed to come with increasing frequency. Spending another 2 days mining out this copper deposit, another raid triggers, which I initially am not too afraid of, before realizing how trapped I truly am. Not good. This is bad. This is bad. Recognizing that I couldn't make a run for it with all the archers on the ridge, I decide to try and wait beneath the copper deposit roof, hoping that none of them can get a shot before the raid timer goes down. This is bad. This is bad. Oh, this is so bad. This is so bad. I'm so dead. Oh, oh, no, no, no. I'm dead. I'm so dead. I'm so dead. I'm so dead. I'm so dead. What am I supposed to do here? What am I supposed to do here? I'm so dead. There's no good way out. I'm so fucked. I'm dead. Oh! Oh! Oh my god! Oh. Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm so upset. What the fuck is that, bro? That was like 2 swamp raids in like 4 days. So I lost the iron for my shield, the fine wood bow, another antler pickaxe, the upgraded troll armor, the levels I had just regained. This is pain. This is sadistic shit. Like, what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? Like, yeah, I need a way out. I need to make a way out for when that stuff happens. But God, the raids in this game are dumb. Like, I'm sorry. I've complained about it a bunch before, but now having to deal with it in this challenge thing, like, they make no sense. I mean, like, they make sense in like, oh, the bosses are sending enemies your way to try and hinder your progression, but like, either you sit in your base that you can make indestructible and just wait it out because they're timers. Like, here's my fucking problem, and I'm gonna rant and you're gonna listen to it because I'm the one who has to deal with resetting hours and hours and hours of my work every time. It's timer based. So there was no reason for me to fight those guys until the timer went out, which is what I was doing. Why can't it just be wave based? Like, why can't it be, oh, initially a fucking small wave comes up and you deal with them and then you deal with the bigger guys and then the raid is over? Like, there's no incentive to fight until everything is done. But then all that means is that you hide, don't do anything, hope that the majority of them run away, and then take out whatever ones are remaining. Like, how is that fun? And how does that like make some sort of engaging gameplay? Like, it's counterintuitive. It really feels just insulting. Oh God, I am so pissed. And now it's time to shut up and grind again. There's no way that's a... Oh, this game. Oh, this game. No. What is this? 2 2-star Grey Dwarfs? Is the other one still there? Oh my god. Oh. Yep, that's fair. I can only make one. Let's go ahead and make pants. Bronze buckler is 10 bronze, 4 wood. I could just destroy this. I'm not using it. Oh my god. Hello. Fuck, bro. And another bear. Oh. Got it. Another bear. Having lost the swamp key in my first death, I had to go back and do the elder fight all over again. Thankfully, I discovered the river that led directly to him, which made it a rather short trip. Of course, it wouldn't be another day in the Black Forest without it throwing another raid at me as I was trying to leave. Oh, the troll broke my boat, bro. Oh god. Ooh. Relax. Relax. Good Christ. Deciding to put the second Elder's head in its proper place, I reflect on the many threats that this challenge has that I hadn't fully expected going in. If I die early on in a biome, I then unlock all of the raids that will chase me down and reset my progression if I'm not careful. So at this stage, when I'm building back up, it's honestly best for me to try and get back to the swamp as quickly as possible so I can progress past it and not be so afraid of the enemies that it holds. Yeah, the abomination's still there. So I suspect that 2-star Draugr is still there too. What the fuck? Returning back to the scene of the crime, I'm mainly fixated on getting to the crypt that I haven't touched yet, as it probably contains enough iron to get me through the next level of progression and allow me to feel more confident in the swamp going forward. I'm such high alert right now. There's that 2-star. Another ranged rocker over there. Hey. Hey! Finding the first rune that points to bone mass, I save its direction by using the building tool and keep going. Ooh, yep. Yep. Running the iron that I've collected back to my boat, I eventually check the direction of bone mass again to see if it might be nearby. It's right there. That is him. Okay, it's further down the coast. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, it might be in this swamp. That would be pretty insane. I'm so stressed. Coming back to this swamp gave me literal anxiety. And bone mass is somewhere in that direction. We've been heading east away from spawn basically since we started the game, because our main base is southeast of spawn, then where we depart on the boat is southeast of spawn, the Elder was east of spawn, and so now the swamp and bone mass are further east, which makes sense because we're just continually going further and further and further. So we might just have like an eastbound game, I suppose. Securing a decent amount of iron from the swamps, it's time to begin the lengthy process of smelting it all down so we can upgrade our workbenches and craft armor and weapons that are more reasonable for the swamp. Perfect timing. Oh my god. Oh, what a shot. Oh. Oh. I'm getting too confident. Having crafted the iron helmet and iron leggings, the last piece of armor I want to get my hands on is the root chest piece. The reason the chest piece is so powerful is it reduces incoming pierce damage by 50%. That basically nerfs all the archers in the game and allows us to be much more comfortable in the swamp. The only catch, we have to go kill abominations to gather the roots to make it. Oh, please. Wait, is that the bone mass thing right there? What is that? Oh my god. I am so lucky with these boss spawns. That's crazy. It's right there. It's right there on the coast. With a crypt right next to it. That's insane. Discovering the next boss location by pure chance, I set up a small shack to function out of and begin mapping out the swamp to find abominations and more iron. my god. Good? Oh my god. Oop, that was not good. Perfect. Ooh. Okay. Actually, this is a great opportunity. That's good. That's good. Oof. Hell yeah. Still needing to kill one more abomination for the armor that I want. Not having found the turnips that spawn in the swamp, I decide to go back home for now to smelt the iron and upgrade what tools I can before going forward. That's a bear right there. Yeah, I have the health. Fuck it. Oh, you bitch. Ooh, that was dangerous. There he goes. Look at that. Look how far we've come. That felt good, honestly. No trophy, no trophy. Nice. Despite the massive setback of dying in the swamp, this was the most powerful and confident I've felt in the run. Being able to melee bears and take them out with relative ease was a huge shift and was giving me a large boost of confidence that I was eager to push into the swamp and use to prepare for bone mass. Still haven't fought a serpent. Oh, there it is. Hell yeah. Landing in the other patch of swamp just across the channel, I spend the next several in-game days here, mining iron, looking for turnips, and hoping to get another abomination to get the roots I need to make my last piece of armor. Turnips! We're saved. Is that an abomination right there? It is. crafting the last piece of armor that I wanted, the final task before facing bone mass was getting a good supply of turnips and the next level of food. Sadly, with only 3 seeds from the swamp, it's going to take quite some time to reseed those turnips until I have a good supply, so I turn my attention to other projects and spend a bunch of time building a dock down by the coast. At this point, we were skipping over a lot of in-game days, as watching the turnips grow over and over again and getting invested in a few build projects saw me doing a lot of repetitive tasks that aren't exactly interesting to watch on camera. There also weren't many close calls, as I barely left the Black Forest and mainly stuck to the area around my base. Honestly, I think this is a rhythm or a pattern that's probably going to be pretty frequent in this series, as downtime to relax and prepare for the next big adventure is kind of a nice break. But with that said, we now pick up as I prepare to go face down Bone Mass himself. Oh fuck. Wait. That is terrifying. Oh, hello. Being violently reminded of just how hard these creatures hit in this challenge, I begin to prepare the Bone Mass Arena by leveling off the ground and creating plenty of space for me to run around if I get swarmed. With my poison mead ready and my equipment upgraded as far as it can go, it's finally time for me to prove that I've conquered the swamp and take down Bone Mass himself. Got him. Easy. Oh. Nice. Very nice. With Bone Mass defeated, the next biome on our agenda is the mountains, which is guarded by Motor, the mother of dragons, though I think that will be saved for another episode. Right now I'm very content with how far we've come, and the many challenges we faced to get here, and if you enjoyed it, I would greatly appreciate if you left a like and commented down below. I am rather curious how my audience is going to respond to this content, as it's a lot more casual than what I think you guys have come to expect. I do want to take this time to reassure you that I'm not abandoning any of my other series or the projects that I'm working on. I think I just needed a nice break where I could work on a project from start to finish without any sort of pressure on myself, and playing a game that just challenges me and having fun while doing it is something I don't get around to all that often nowadays. But anyway, I want to thank you once more for reaching the end of the video, and I also want to thank any of the YouTube members that are still kicking around, as their patience is something that I cannot even begin to comprehend. As the rest of the video plays out, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and if you do want to see more, please let me know. Rocky Road. There we go, look at that.